Hello, everyone. This has been an exciting week in crypto. I hope you've been doing your research that I was putting out there to you last week. This week, we've had new articles coming to our attention, like Mark Cuban, who's a billionaire, doing his investment strategy. If I can ever get this right for you, so you can see that. He has been investing in artificial liquid intelligence, or the ticker symbol is ALI, and his token holdings went up over $100,000 in one 24-hour period, and he's now sitting on 560,000. Let me get this back up there for you. He's now sitting on 560,000 just on that investment in this last week. So there is money to be made out there. We just need to do our research and see where we can put our little bit. But leaders like Mark show us that if he can do it with $100,000, we can put in our $20 and wait a longer period of time than what his $100,000 will get him right now. But our $20 will still get us something long term. So I think it's a good long-term move to invest in ALI, the artificial liquid intelligence platform. And there's been some debate this week among fellow cryptos that I get with and discuss our investment strategies and try and see where like plugging in our next $5 would be, or $10, or in this case maybe $20, when you have a billionaire like Mark showing us the way. So I've run into a little bit of an interesting situation where on Coinbase, they say you have to trade it on the wallet. And trading it on the wallet, you have to have Ethereum because they won't change with the Polygon or other networks to buy this coin. It has to be on the Ethereum platform from everything I've tried to work out on their platform. It comes down to you have to have Ethereum to buy it. And then there's, through Coinbase's wallet, charges for the network and the use and all of that. And it was looking like, if you invested $10, you had to spend $29 in the gas fees and other things they call it for their network fees. And that just seemed a little high and staggering to me, that if you wanted to put $10 into it, you're going to pay $29 for the network fees. So having consulted with other people, it comes down to Crypto.com will let you buy that same asset for minimal cost. So the fees and the networks and all of that is not $29. There's a fee attached to it, but it's not $29. It may vary from time of day that you make your purchase and when they decide you're making that purchase at an extreme heavy busy time or a slow time or whatever. But seeing that Coinbase doesn't carry their insurance from their main account over to the wallet, and that means that you're just taking all the responsibility for your wallet, it seems that the fees they're charging for all the networks and gases and however the whole thing actually works at $29, going over to Crypto.com, who's trying to contend with Coinbase and catch up to them in what they offer and have the same or similar learning programs and features that Coinbase has. They just don't have the insurance program. I'm thinking as a runner-up and secondary push on Coinbase, that going with Crypto.com for all the coin purchases that I cannot make directly on Coinbase will be my secondary backup source. And that way I've got my main assets on Coinbase insured and protected, and I've got Crypto.com allowing me to buy the other assets I'm interested in, making a $5 purchase here, 10 or 20 there, and taking the same risk, it seems like, with Crypto.com as I would just having it go through the wallet for a higher fee. And so I'm going to try that out and see how that works out for me. And if Crypto.com were to take off, then I would start taking some of my money back from crypto.com where it's not insured and put it back into Coinbase and other assets on Coinbase where it is insured. So I hope you're able to find that article right there on Coinbase like I did by scrolling up on the main page and seeing Mark Cuban's article and reading all about it. And even though he has more money to put into it for a higher gain, like right now, you and I can still put our little bit in and wait a longer period of time because it's going to be a valid and valuable token that's going to continue to grow because artificial intelligence is just getting started. And so for the 5 cents or whatever it's floating around at today, compared to when Mark got into it at absolutely all zeros, picked up the gain from all zeros to 5 cents, well, that would increase anybody's money by volume, putting 100,000 in there. But if we put our little bit in, and as it continues to grow from the 5 cents or wherever it happens to be right this second, then we will be into the wave and pick up gains and be able to do better for ourselves than doing absolutely nothing. So I encourage you to keep on doing your research, whether you're looking just at your Coinbase wallet and scrolling up, or whether you've got crypto.com and you can look through their articles, or you go to coindesk.com or bitcoinmagazine.com. And as you read some of these articles on these different platforms, other platforms will try to advertise to you and say, hey, enter your email address and get our information. So you can broaden your scope of information that way. And I think it's a good idea because we have this whole bear and bullish mentality, which means that the bears are saying speculatively that little to nothing's going to happen. And then the bullish people say, a lot's going to happen, I'm going a lot stronger. So by reading these articles and getting both viewpoints of what's going to happen at the least under the bears and what's going to happen at the most under the bulls, we can try and fit our investments somewhere in the middle so that if it does hang tight, hey, we're still in a good position. If the bulls win and it goes overboard, well, we gain the prosperity there too. So I think it's worth looking into, doing a little bit of research from time to time when you have it, and getting into some of these lower crypto coin investments. AI is a big category and it's just getting started. And so I think that's a smart place to start if you haven't already gotten involved in other coins other than just your primary Bitcoin investment for this April's halving and counting on that growth. I think there are secondaries here in the coins. I'm looking at what's going to prosper the most, the fastest, and in my opinion, sticking with the AI developments that are coming out. We can't fight it. We can't turn it off. We can't say we don't want it. It's going to happen whether we like it or not. So we might as well do our AI research and see which coins are actually going to become more valuable than which by reading the descriptions in them. Like in Coinbase, you can look it up and it may not let you buy it there, but they do have a description after you click on the asset and scroll up, and they have the description there, and you can click on more and read the whole entire story about why they're developed and where they're going. And then we can figure out in the marketplace how fast we think that technology is going to go and get planted and get growing. So good luck to you all out there this weekend and next week. I hope that you're able to do a little bit of research and figure out which AI products are going to work best for you. And till next time, have a great week.